This video is sponsored by JJ Drones, the droning veteran, and chillin' in Indiana Carl. Get the net. Oh, get the net, Bones. Get the net. Welcome to Off Took Outdoors. I'm Ted, your host. This weekend, we took a trip up to Seven Springs, do some trout fishing, hanging out with the family. My nieces and nephews are coming up today and tomorrow. So I'm going to eat breakfast with my wife right now. And then I'm going to go up and buy all the permits that we need to fish on this property. And then we'll do some fishing. So stay with us. We're going to have fun. Alright everyone, so I came up here to get all the necessary permits for the lakes fishing. We have like 5 or 6 different lakes that we have access to. They have trout lakes up here, they have bass lakes, bass and panfish lakes. We're up at the shooting range, you can hear that in the background, the sporting clays area, and that is the lodge behind me where I had to come up and get the permits. So everything's filed where our names are in there, so we got 3 days of fishing ahead of us, so hope you enjoy the video. Alright everybody, so we're going to be fishing this lake. If you can see that fish right there, let me try to zoom in on it. There's a nice fish right there. There's a couple of them. There's a nice fish sitting right there. So this is Lake Nelson. So we're going to be fishing this area. I just wanted to come down and show you guys the lake. There's this one and there's 2 other ones. We actually have access, I believe, to 10 lakes. But the trout lakes, this is one really good one. And then down over the hill, there's another one. So I at least wanted to show you this lake here. So it looks pretty cool. Wow, that's a big trout. All right, well, we'll see if we can catch him today. All right, so I am back up at the cabin. I'm going to show you the rods that I'm going to be setting up for us for this evening, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. I am in the cabin. We have a garage here. We actually have a really nice setup. I got a countertop here. We got rod holders, which are really like ski holders because up here is known for skiing, but I'm using them as rod holders. And what I'm doing is I'm setting up the rods, but there's a few things that I want to show you. So I'm going to set up a few rods first, and I'm also going to show you something that I'm really excited about. Joe from Parabellum Fishing sent me some jigs that he makes. So I want to show you guys those and how I'm going to use those. I'm not going to probably use them today, but there is one special lure in there that I want to use today and I think I'll be able to catch some trout with my baits. So stay with me. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, this is my suitcase full of power bait and gulp. I prefer gulp over power bait. It's just from experience. I always catch more fish on gulp products. I also have the maggots and we have the waxies also with the gulp. So that's going to go down. We have enough of that, obviously. And then I got my baits that I'm going to show you in a little bit after I set up these rods. But the thing that I was excited about, it actually came yesterday when I was leaving. Joe from Parabellum, and you can see that I opened it. I couldn't wait to do an unboxing, so I was sitting at a red light yesterday, and this was sitting in my cup holder, so I had to rip it open and take a look at them. So, I dropped one, hold on. So I'm going to pull these all out here, and I'll go over them with you real quick, and I'll show you. So, first of all, I got a Parabellum Fishing decal, and I also finally got the triangle decal that I've been wanting. So thanks, Joe, for that. So he makes these really cool. Here's his packaging. His packaging is really cool. This is a 4/6 cents hook, 3/8 ounce jig head with skirt. Really cool. He's got a bunch of Neds here. Here's a purple Ned 7/16. There's a 3/32 in like a green, really cool. What are these other Ned heads here? These will go good with a 1/4 ounce and 3/16 ounce Ned heads, and that is purple and red. And then he's got a mustard weighted like swim bait hook. We got the swim shad, which is really cool. That's going to go good with my shads. Okay, he also got some panfish jigs. He got pink and black. They're really cool. We may use them this weekend also. But the thing that I was excited about, Joe don't really make these and sell these too much, but he was playing around with this. But it is a 3/32 beetle spin with a fluorescent green. So I'm actually going to use this. I'm actually going to put it on my rod because I think I can catch a fish with this. Now, I'm going to use, since it's a beetle spin, I'm actually thinking of using my beetle bug on that. So I'm going to put this together and then I'll show you it once it's done. So stay with me. Okay, so here is the beetle spin. It's a fluorescent green. I use my white beetle bug, which looks really cool, and these hooks are sharp and they're really detailed. He does a really nice job at painting these or powder coating these, but he put a little chartreuse blade on there also, and I like these little two dangly appendages on the back of it that I think will be definitely a trout getter. I have that paired up with 6-pound Sunline fluorocarbon, and I have it on my Abu 3000i rod with a Shimano Sienna reel. So we're going to try that out and see how that works. All right, I'm going to set up a few more rods and I'll show you them when I'm done. Okay, so I got a small Doit octopus hook, and this is for my power bait and my gulp for putty. Sometimes I use trebles, but if I can get away with not using a treble, I try to do that. In these ponds and stuff down here, I will use just a regular hook because I don't want them swallowing the treble and it can damage the fish. We're throwing them all back. If we were eating them, we would use like a treble hook for it, but I don't like to use trebles if I don't have to. Now we'll see how the fish are biting. If we're missing a lot of fish and things like that with these hooks, we will go with the small, like number 10 size treble hook. And what I do is about 18 to 20 inches or 15 to 20 inches. I put a little split shot at the end so that bait will float up off the bottom. And it is rigged up on my Shimano Scimitar rod, and I have a Fluke or President reel on here. So that's what I'm going to use for my basically live bait rod is what I call it. So stick around. I'm going to set these other new rods up here in a second. Okay, so on Theo's rod, he has a carbon fire speed stick from WUTZ-IT, and he has a speed spin reel. And on his 6-pound test, it's Sunline fluorocarbon, I have the silver and light blue Phoebe lure. Now you guys know from past videos that I love this lure, especially up here. The trout seem to love this action on this lure. So I set Theo up with that. And then Carly has, she has a St. Croix Mojo bass rod, and this is a wacky style rod, so it's really nice. It's nice for trout too. I got her rigged up with the Trout Magnet brown trout crank, which is really cool, and they love this bait up here too. So I set them up with some hot bait, so hopefully we get some catches on film for you guys. So stay with us. Okay guys, so I got this new rod, and I bought Theo one and I bought Carly one, and this is a Crappie. It's a Crappie fighter. It's from Zebco. This rod right here was like 24 bucks, I believe, on Amazon. It's a 2-piece rod, but I'll have to admit the drag isn't the smoothest drag, but it comes with high-vis 6-pound line on it. The reel's really smooth, but the drag isn't so smooth. So, but for panfish, crappie, and like light trout fishing, it's fine. We're going to see how it is today, but the drag is a little bit not as smooth as, but it's $24, so what do you expect from a $24 rod? So, but the setup is I have a slip bobber on here, a Thiel slip bobber, and I got a bobber stop right here, and that's just to adjust the depth of your jig. And then I got a sickle hook jig orange, and I have my CC glider chartreuse paired up with that. So we're going to try that on one setup, and one is Carly's and one is Theo's, and then I'll show you my setup. Okay, so on the other rod, which is the same exact Crappie fighter rod, because I got Carly and Theo the same one. You know how that goes. When you buy one, you got to buy the same for the other. I have the Thiel slip bobber with a bobber stop up here. That way I can adjust the depth that I want this. I have a white, let me move this over here. I have a white sickle head jig head and a pink beetle bug on this one. So we're going to try that out, see how that works. And then I will show you my rod, a proficiency rod, and I'll set this one up next and I'll show you that. But all the rods that I just got today, the proficiency rod and these Crappie fighter rods will be in the description of this video. I think they're a great deal on Amazon. They're perfect for like younger kids and if you want to play around with, you know, something light. So I really think it's a pretty cool rod. And like I mentioned before, the drag on the proficiency is a little bit better, and that's a $27 rod. But this is a $24 rod, and the reel is just a little bit tight, the drag. It like sticks a little, I think. But maybe that'll get better in time from using it. So we'll be right back. Okay, so on my proficiency rod, and they're all 5-foot rods also. So they're nice and small. What I put on mine was I put a slip bobber stop. I got my slip bobber on here. And then I also put a purple jig head. And this was made by Matt from Natural State Fishing. And he has a company. He was nice enough to send these over from Rock Creek Bait Company. He made me a bunch of lures. We sort of did a trade. I sent him some soft plastics and he sent me these. So I'm going to try these on also. So I have Joe's from Parabellum's Beetle Spin on the rod. And I have Matt's from Rock Creek Bait Company from Natural State Fishing. I have their his purple. I really like that color. So I think that'll be cool. So we're going to get this together here. We're going to get something to eat. And then we're going to head down to the lakes. And we're going to start fishing. So stay with us. Okay, so we just got here. Ace got one and Theo got one. So we're gonna try to video this real quick here. What you get them on, Theo? The Phoebe lure? Let's see. Ooh, that's a brown trout. All right, pulled it down a little bit, right there. Nice brown trout on, what did you catch him on?
Silver Phoebe lure.
Awesome, go ahead and let him go. Hold on, let me get on this side. Go ahead.
I've been giving you the worst. Now you wanna stay tonight.
Nope, he's gone. Nice job, buddy. All right, everybody. So we set up. Theo, you saw he caught a nice brown trout. Ace came up and he caught a trout real quick on a spinner, black and yellow. I threw the beetle spin. It's the fluorescent green with the what is that? The white on it. But the water's kind of clear, so I think they're going to go with more we're going to go with more natural colors. So stick with us. We'll try to get you a couple catches on camera here. All right, we got one. He got him up. Don't put him on the ground. Nice. What'd you get him on?
Chunky cheese.
Chunky cheese. Okay.
He swallowed the hook.
Okay, we'll get it out with the snips. Hold on. All right, keep that rod tip up.
He got off.
He got off? No, he ain't.
He's not?
No, he's still there.
Oh.
Jeez. Lift him up.
Okay.
Till when you feel it. Got him? All right, another one. All right.
This is amazing.
Theo, don't walk to the fish. Bring the fish to you. Yep, not for that one. Okay, bring him over here. Okay, let's see where the hook is in his mouth now?
Yeah.
Real close.
Yeah. Huh? What? The hook's out.
Oop, I'm going to throw him right back in. Okay, come on. Where's the towel? I got blood on my... He was bleeding a little bit. That's why I wanted to get him right back in, guys. So, but the chunky cheese is nailing them. We were throwing all kinds. Maybe this evening I'll throw that crankbait on, that trout magnet. But other than that, we're going to stick with the chunky cheese with the octopus hook. There's another one.
Nice. Just with that chunky cheese.
Easy, bud. It ain't like a race. Nice, another nice one. Looks like you're getting one. We'll see. So how many you got so far? 5? You got 5?
Together we have 5.
You got them? No, missed them. All right, bro, it in. Bam. See?
You want a net?
There you go.
We need a net.
Get the net. Get the net, Bones. Get the net. Get the net, Bones. If you don't have to get them in the net, don't. You don't want to get the hook wrapped up. There you go. That's how you do it, guys. Right there. Bingo. I missed them. Ha ha. Who? Me? No, I haven't had time. But I'm okay with that as long as they're catching them. Don't wind it all the way up with that thing there, okay? There you go. Alright guys, so I'm using the trout magnet crank. It's a sexy shad. So we're gonna throw that out and see what happens. Throw it over to the right, buddy. There you go. Good job. What?
Did I miss him? Got him.
Good job, buddy.
I need the net for this one.
Okay, hold on. Don't let them. Don't bring them in the water. Keep them in the water. Keep them in the water. Boom. That's a nice one there, buddy. Reel it in. I had to take the hook. Watch, he's tough.
Woo!
All right, go ahead. It's recording. Get the net. Oh, get the net, Bones. Get the net. Hurry up. Get the net.
Up, little baby.
Go to the water. There you go.
Let it step. Let me know if you're getting a hit, okay? All right. Okay, easy, easy. Easy. Easy, greasy, easy. Get him up here.
Crappie.
You hit me right in the chest with it.
Tap. Got one.
He ate it.
Eat it.
Nope, stay right there. So we got a bass. Uncle Tom caught a bass. Let me get it out.
I think I can get it. Yeah, you get it.
Okay, hold on. Show it. No, that's Uncle Tom's fish. Look at that. Awesome. All right. You got him still? Keep your rod out. Keep pressure on him. Keep pressure on him.
I'm just trying to tire him out.
Tire him out a little bit. That's a nice one. That's a big one. That's a chunk.
I'm going to tire him out.
Okay, tire him out.
Want me to get the net?
Sure, you want to net him? Very nice. What'd you catch him on? Marshmallow.
Hey, she's over here. Come here, bring him in.
Nice catch. Go ahead, net him. Pull him over to Ace.
I will. I'm going to tire him out real quick.
Pull him over. Yeah, put the net in the water. There you go. Nice. All right, guys. Well, we came back up to the cabin. The kids did pretty good. We didn't catch as much as I thought we were going to catch today. They did stock the lakes Wednesday. We're going to go have fun with those guys tonight, and we'll see you back on the water tomorrow.